evening, everybody. Welcome to the UKW Arena here in Batley. I would say it's a beautiful evening in Batley, but it's absolutely chucking it down, so it's not.
It's a bit wet, isn't it?
It's a little bit wet, and that's just inside. That's just inside.
Yeah, a leaky roof here at UK Wrestling.
Oh, God, it's the Friday Night Showdown pre-show, the night before Pick Your Poison. I'm Brett Hadley here. In my hoodie. It's hoodie season.
It is hoodie season. I have my jumper on my lap because it's freezing.
It's so cold in here. Brett and Shelby at the desk. Good evening, dear. How are you?
Good evening. I'm good, thank you. Have you had a good week?
I've had a busy. I haven't stopped this week.
You've done a lot of public speaking this week.
Don't even go there. That's so embarrassing. Thanks for bringing that up.
You're very welcome.
So for my voluntary job that I have, they took me to a conference on Tuesday.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me how many people were going to be there. So I walked in this room at 10 a.m. Tuesday morning, greeted by 300 people. Literally 300 people who I work around and with, and who all were hanging on every word I said, and that was rather scary. So this is a walk in the park. This is.
No way.
Get me to a wrestling show.
Yeah. Quickly.
I was like, please, is it Friday yet?
We're going to get you to 2 wrestling shows, because this weekend we don't have just one.
What?
We've got our pay-per-view tomorrow evening, Pick Your Poison, live here at the UK Wrestling Arena in Batley.
You mean I can't go and sit home and watch Strictly Come Dancing tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, you'll have to record it.
No, I've got to come to Batley again.
Yeah, you do. I don't know how you're going to get here, the trains are on strike.
I'll find a way.
We'll find out.
I might just. I was going to say I'd sleep here, but no, it's freezing.
It's cold.
Absolutely not.
Like, it's cold when there are people in here, never mind when it's
I'm not sleeping here.
Being empty.
I'll be here, don't worry. Pick Your Poison tomorrow. The 1st of... Can you believe this? The 1st of October.
1st of October. This year.
Can you Adam and Eve that? It's disappearing.
Disappearing.
Quicker than... all the Persian Empire's titles disappeared a few months ago. I just had to get that in there.
Well, I will tell you one thing. I don't know if it's good news or bad news, but I have indeed seen Mustafa Khan here this evening.
Have you?
So that's a good thing in the fact that he's getting better and that he's in the building.
He is back.
Bad thing for us in our microphones because
I'm a little bit anxious about that because he's been conspicuous. He hasn't been very well, let's be honest.
No.
But he is back in the building tonight. The Persian Empire in mass are here. I've seen all of them.
Have you seen all of them? There's one I've not seen, but...
Oh. I think I've seen all of them anyway.
Have you seen Yoey?
That's the one who is in action tonight. That's a good segue.
There we go.
He's in action tonight. Johan
He's
Hunt.
the only one I've not seen.
One half of the UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions is in action on Friday Night Showdown tonight. He's facing one of the people that him and Joe Sedgwick will be facing tomorrow at Pick Your Poison.
He is.
He's facing my mate and yours.
Go on.
The Yorkshireman.
The Yorkshireman.
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Yes. Yorkshire.
Why don't us Yorkshire people put on even more of a Yorkshire accent?
I know, yeah.
Yorkshire.
Just to rub it in a little bit that we're from Yorkshire.
Sounds very nasally, doesn't it?
It really does.
Oh dear. We're not
so the Yorkshireman and Johan Hunt tonight, and then tomorrow it will be that 2 out of 3 falls match for the Tag Team Championships.
Yes.
The Yorkshire Tears, which I still love as a tag team name, I must admit. The Yorkshire Tears of Captain Dan Adams and the Yorkshiremen against the Persian Empire tomorrow with 2 out of 3 falls. Pinfall, submission, and if it gets to it, I quit. Tomorrow. But tonight, that's what we're about.
Yeah.
And tonight, our main event is going to be a teaser for tomorrow. JPR and Jonathan Sedgwick tomorrow for the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. If the Persian Empire get involved, Jonathan loses that title, remember?
He does indeed.
But tonight, JPR and Jonathan Sedgwick, in the spirit of competition, their words, not mine, want to go in there and put on a show for these wonderful people who have just come in the building here.
That's very true.
I mean, is it just going to be in the spirit of competition, or will it get a little bit too competitive?
It's going to get heated, isn't it, either way, which is a good thing because it is cold.
It's bloody freezing in here. Yeah, exactly.
I think the spirit of competition is definitely there, and I think there's definitely going to be some tension built this evening.
That's the great word.
See?
Tension.
The
tension.
You could cut it with a knife, hopefully. By tomorrow, you should be able to cut it with a knife.
Yeah.
That's
tonight's just the little, the pre-cut. They said they just wanted to build up, and get some exercise in before tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're sure going to do that. They're going to go at it tonight on Friday Night Showdown.
Now, there are some pretty big matches tonight on Friday Night Showdown.
Yeah, the television champion's here.
He is here,
Paul
all the way
Hobberis.
from sunny Scotland.
Yeah, it might be some. It's no, trust me. You think it's raining here in Scotland?
Here.
It's even worse in Scotland.
He was more than happy to get on his train today. I can tell you that.
Absolutely. Oh, it's hideous up there. But the essential Paul Hubris, the TV champion,
is wrestling.
He is.
Cliff. Brett's not ready to know.
He's wrestling Cliff Harrison.
Cliff Harrison today.
Yes.
That should be one corker of a wrestling match. I'm very excited about it.
I have to cite the fact that Poor Cliff, I love him dearly, but he's been on a bit of a downward slump the past few weeks.
He's definitely reached the top of the roller coaster and is kind of waiting to go back up, isn't he, at the minute?
Yeah, he's sort of back at the start line again after being the Genesis champion and losing it to Jacob Reed. He's sort of, the roller coaster sort of fell off the wheels a little bit.
Yeah.
And the Cliffside story has not been running very smoothly the past few weeks. But tonight he's going to get a good test out of the essential champion, who we know, no matter how much he opens his mouth and runs his mouth, he's always up for a good wrestling match. He is very good at what he does.
Yeah, definitely.
No denying it.
Now, I'll tell you who else is very good at what he does, and you're going to be spending an awful lot of time with him tomorrow.
Oh, God, who's that?
That's Mr. Sid Phoenix.
He is, because what are you doing tomorrow?
I am unfortunately not in the building tomorrow. I am slight normal life admin. I'm moving house tomorrow.
You are, yeah.
So we're not going to be in the building, but you're going to be accompanied by the dream ticket holder
the
one, Mr. Sid Phoenix, which is very exciting.
I'm excited to do that. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you're not going to be doing ring announcing and commentary all on your own this time.
No, but I will be doing the ring announcing. But he can sit up here and commentate while I go and do that, so that's fine.
And you can even give him the bell to ring if you want.
I'm going to do that. Yeah, exactly. I've already had to test the bell about 10 times tonight.
Yeah.
Does it work? Oh, it works. There we go. It still works. But tomorrow, Sid Phoenix, the dream ticket holder. Don't forget, he won that at WrestleBration, and he can cash that in
anytime
for a championship match. Yeah,
and
anytime.
I tell you what, this commentary desk is a good vantage point to be able to see what's happening in the ring.
Vantage point in the building.
Ooh. Apart from the tier seating over there, but it's not very easy to get to the ring. No,
it's very easy to get to the ring here if you've got a free access pass down the ramp.
You do indeed.
You have to jump over seats and barricades over there.
That's very true.
But Sid Phoenix, I'm excited for that.
It's going to be.
He will be watching. I've got to try and keep him in the seat because he's
a bit giddy, isn't he?
He's a bit giddy at the best of times.
He's not like me that goes silent and quiet. He's very active, is Mr. Sid Phoenix.
Yeah, and he'll be joining us at the commentary desk tomorrow. But it's going to be a good show. Pick Your Poison also coming up tomorrow.
Mikey Andrews is wrestling Billy O'Keefe for the Blackheart Wrestling Championship.
Yes, that's tomorrow, but tonight Mikey Andrews is also in action.
He is indeed.
Against the very dangerous, Cerebral Steve.
Ooh, dear.
And you can be guaranteed wherever Cerebral Steve is, not far behind will be his former tag team partner.
Who we also know is in action tonight.
There you go. It was going somewhere.
He's against the Blackheart champion, Mr. Billy O'Keefe.
Yeah, because last week, J-Ro, I wouldn't say stuck his nose in, but he wanted to get at Cerebral Steve, and he cost Billy O'Keefe that match last week.
Yeah.
And Billy, to his defence, wasn't very happy about it.
Well.
And we know Billy's usually he's got a fiery nature. He's a ferocious champion. He's a warrior.
Yep.
He's a fighting champion. We know that. And he said, J-Ro, if you're going to stick your nose in my business, then hey, let's settle this.
He's had to stop people getting involved in his matches 2 weeks in a row. So he is going to be pretty annoyed coming into this tonight. And
I'm worried for J-Ro.
I'm a bit worried about what might happen this week.
J-Ro's focus is, we know, on his former partner. He wants his pound of flesh for what Cerebral Steve did to him.
And can he wait 24 more hours?
And this is it. They're both in the building. That could. Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see, Brett, won't we?
Yeah, it's an exciting time though. If you are a wrestling fan and a commentator watching the action, but if you're Billy, you've got a gripe. I get that.
Yeah.
But the hatred between Cerebral Steve and particularly the fire in J-Ro Lewis after he was up here at the desk last week as well. The fire is well and truly lit under J-Ro Lewis.
Let's just hope that fire isn't too out of control.
No, so it's not a wildfire.
24 more hours.
That's all he's got.
And then he can unleash the fire.
This is it.
right now we would like the roof, the slightly leaky roof, to stay over our heads.
Yeah, a little bit scared about that.
So I'll tell you what you don't have to wait 24 hours for.
What's that?
We've got a sneaky preview of Pick Your Poison tomorrow.
Another one?
Our main event of the evening.
Yeah.
JPR versus Jonathan Cedric.
Exactly. In the spirit of competition, going at it tonight.
Which I'm very much looking forward to.
They are friends. They've not made any secret about it, even though Cedric is associated by force with the Persian Empire.
That's the thing. I was going to say, what is he associated with them by? Because at this point, he doesn't come out with them.
Yeah,
he doesn't really listen to what they say.
He's associated by his word and the fact that he's an honourable man, and he's done as he said. He lost the match to Joe, and the stipulation was he had to join the Persian Empire. So, you know, whether he's tried to stick it to them or get under their skin, which he has, but he's still a member of the Persian Empire.
I still struggle to kind of introduce him as...
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think I have been able to introduce him as representing the Persian Empire. That's not something that I'm able to do.
It doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit well.
No, it definitely doesn't sit well.
But if the Persian Empire get involved tomorrow, and we know they can't just do everything on their own. It's what they're good at, if anything, is getting involved in each other's matches.
Yeah, if there's one thing they are good at, it's causing a bit of mayhem.
Yeah, exactly.
We shall see what happens.
Nail on head. Yeah, exactly.
I will tell you, I am going to do a little sneaky shout out because I think they're in the room and I don't really understand why they're not on the card. But
who's that?
NRG are here.
NRG.
They're in our crowd this evening. But I'm sad to not see them. They're not on the card tonight.
NRG. Momentum and Hamza Morsoa. Yes. Musawa, yes.
That is a cool surname.
It is.
And I'll tell you what is also cool, the wrestling gear that he came out wearing a couple of weeks ago.
Ring up somewhere and go, what's your name? Musawa. Sorry?
Musawa.
What was that? Musawa, yeah.
It's a good surname.
Yeah.
It's a very good surname.
It's a good tag team.
It is. It's an incredible tag team. To be fair, I hope that they're watching tomorrow at Pick Your Poison with that tag team match that's going on for the titles.
Oh, yes.
And I hope that they have their eyes set, because if they don't, they're missing a trick.
I'm sure they will have their eyes set. I know they'd love to be. Who wouldn't love to be champions? If you don't want to be a champion,
why are you here?
What are you doing here?
Why are you here?
Unless you're Chris Castle.
Who doesn't...
I mean...
Have you seen him today?
Unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Don't hassle the castle.
Oh, gosh, that's going to be a T-shirt, isn't it?
It's legit.
Oh, no!
Legit.
Don't hassle the castle.
His words, not mine.
That's such that sounds like a line out of a teenage rom-com that's like, don't hassle the castle. You know, like that bully at high school.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I know. The guy is a complete moron.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say so many words, but
that, I hold my hands up, that made me laugh temporarily for about half a second.
We know a lot of T-shirt designers, so I do hope that doesn't end up on a T-shirt.
Yeah, I think it will do. He's probably got them on the phone already.
I mean, Joe Cedric's probably already ordered it, hasn't he? He's got 1,000,001 T-shirts.
Probably, yeah. Honestly, don't hassle the castle. But he is the around-the-clock champion.
He is, so a lot of people should be hassling the castle.
Yeah, exactly. Don't hassle. Everybody should be blooming hassling him.
I mean, everyone needs to be hassling the castle.
Yeah.
Because...
Exactly.
I'm not on board with him.
Oh, dear. He's still some way, he's held on to that belt for like 3 weeks. I don't quite know how.
Me neither. What is going on?
And he says, if you ask him, he's like, yeah, it's because I'm a fighting champion. It's not an easy task to hold on to that title. Yeah, that's legit what he said this morning. It's not an easy task to hold on to that title. I'm doing well here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The day he becomes a fighting champion.
Someone that we haven't seen today, we haven't seen Big Duncan, but I can tell you one thing. What has been released this week is Big Duncan's match for Pick Your Poison.
He's in action tomorrow, and it was going to be against Mustafa Khan. He wanted that match, but unfortunately, due to injury, Mustafa's not been medically cleared to wrestle at the moment, but we have found a suitable replacement.
Yeah.
Very suitable.
Very, very. To be fair, this is a match I'm very excited about seeing. And really
You're not going to see it though, you're not going to be here.
I know, I'm really sad.
You'll have to order it on the network, shall we?
I will, when it comes out.
There you go.
I will definitely do that.
Yeah.
But,
Who is it?
The Alpha Predator Rex Savage.
It is, and
who
he's
we
not a small
recently
guy.
saw defeat Bishop.
Yeah, we'll talk about Bishop in a minute.
Super nearly defeat Henry Winter for the hardcore title.
Henry Winter has been cleared to...
He has! I saw that this week.
I was delighted. I miss Henry Winter. He's a good guy. I miss him.
If you had to pick a next opponent for Henry Winter, who would you pick? Woo. Come on, Brett, let's get into it.
Oh, it's a good question because he is the hardcore champion.
He is.
So, is any number... I'd like to see him and Duncan go at it.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I mean, we've seen them go at a good singles match, but we've not seen hardcore between those two, so that would be very, very good. I think I want to see Henry Winter and Jonathan Cedric.
Do you? That's interesting.
I want to see that in a hardcore match, because there's one thing, I've not seen Cedric work a hardcore match for a very long time.
That'd be...
I think it would be very cool to see.
That would be something.
And I think Henry Winter has a point to prove, and I think who else to make a point against than the head of the company, right?
And the UKW champion. At the moment.
For the time
at least
being.
for another 24 hours.
That's very true.
Yes. We look forward to seeing Henry back here in the UK Wrestling Arena very soon.
Brett.
But Rex Savage?
Rex Savage.
Tomorrow.
It's very exciting.
Big Duncan. That's going to be a battle of the behemoths tomorrow. Rex is not a small guy. We know Duncan is, how do you say it? 420
pounds of pure punishment.
There we are. And it's not just
big
a moniker.
Duncan.
He really is.
He's huge.
He is a big guy. So that's going to be going down tomorrow at Pick Your Poison.
Can I tell you what I'm most excited about for tomorrow, which I'm very annoyed as to why I'm not here?
Go on. Is it what I think it is?
It might be. Miss Nina Samuels.
Nina Samuels. The Nina Samuels show is returning.
I'm so upset to not be here tomorrow.
She's not tomorrow though.
Oh, it's
Don't
not
worry.
Tomorrow.
It's 2 weeks tonight.
2 weeks tonight.
Guess what?
Brett,
I'm gonna make your night.
Even missing out.
You're not gonna miss it.
That's
no.
So does that mean I get? Oh, I get to ring announcer Brett.
You do. Nina Samuels was one of the original women here in UKW many years ago.
But even before me.
I remember her just about.
I don't.
About remember.
I don't wrestle. I don't remember her here at UK Wrestling.
Also,
but I've followed her career
around
since.
that time was here under a different name, but it was Alexandra Lee.
That's very true.
And last week, Nina Samuels came out on video and said, "I'm coming back." October 14th, 2 weeks tonight. You can get your tickets if you want to come and see the Nina Samuels show here in Batley. It's happening October the 14th. You still got loads of time to get your tickets. But Alexandra Lee came out here and said, "Well, I was one of the original women too. Let's celebrate you coming back by getting it done in the ring." So that's going to happen 2 weeks tonight.
That is
on Showdown.
Very exciting.
Yeah. So no, you're not going to miss Nina Samuels.
I'm not going to miss it, Brett. I'm very excited.
What you are going to miss though is your friend and mine, sarcasm detected, Leonie Rose.
Yeah.
Getting her shot at Sarah Sky and that women's championship tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sarcasm detected over there. Yes.
I mean, I don't know, Brett. I don't know what I want anymore.
Well, I do know. Have you seen? Again, interesting segue here. Have you seen this week's edition of UK Wrestling Wednesday Night Ignite?
Stop, Brett, because you keep putting me to shame and no, I haven't seen it yet.
It's up on YouTube, and on that show, spoiler incoming, Sarah Sky pinned Leonie Rose.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to watch.
Yes.
Can I do it now? How long have we got?
If you want.
Oh, we've got one
about,
in the minute.
You've got about a minute and a half.
In the break.
Yeah, in the break you can watch it. Go and watch it.
I'm going to find it on YouTube.
It's fun. It's a tag team match. And yes, Sarah Sky pins Leonie Rose. You have to watch it to find out.
Oh, Brett, teasing me.
Captain Dan Adams is one of them.
No way.
And Joe Cedric's the other. So it's Joe Cedric and Leonie against Captain Dan and Sarah Sky.
Okay.
So Leonie Rose is not going to be a happy bunny. Not that she ever is.
Yeah, I can imagine
but
she'll be
Sarah Sky's got. I'll tell you what. Sarah has got her number.
She definitely does. She's beginning to prove.
People
quite
dismissed
a clear
her.
Point here at UK Wrestling.
People dismissed her and said, she's not going to be like a deserving champion. She's not going to be a fighting champion. But she proved again on Ignite that she was. You're going to go and watch it.
I'm going to go and watch it.
Let's go and do that.
I'm going to do it now.
And we'll be back with Friday Night Showdown, the night before Pick Your Poison, on the way very soon.